I think that I would ask him to go more into his healthcare plan, because that's one of his things that has kind of confused me about, like, where he's going to get the money to provide universal healthcare. I hope that he wouldn't do his, like, normal, like, step-by-step explanation. But I think that if it was really just me and him, that he would, like, really tell me how it is, and, like, I don't know where he's planning on getting the money for it. And I mean, like, if they have to tax the wealthy more, that is completely fine with me.
For Obama, I guess I would ask him how, he talks about, well, we may not agree on abortion, but we would agree on that, we should have less unplanned pregnancies in America. And so I would talk to him about, how would you as president try to go about, fixing that issue? I really don't know how Obama would answer me. I haven't seen any plan that, this is how that's a really hard job for anyone to deal with. So I'm not sure if he necessarily has a plan.
I would probably ask him about international relations, because I think with him it would be very interesting to see how he would approach it as opposed to McCain or Bush or Sarah Palin even. Like, what steps he would take that would be differentiated from those candidates. So I think a lot of it for him might come from tradition maybe, or how he was brought up, and maybe focusing on more of a different parallel or scheme to a certain issue than I am. So then I think maybe we could both become more educated.
Experience.
I think because he's a minority, and I think women still are the majority minority, that I can relate being of a different kind of minority in the country. So our experiences, even though they're very different, do kind of reflect a certain paradigm or such. So I think that I would probably be able to relate, I've been through that on a similar level, such as, whereas with McCain it might be harder because our life experiences are much more different.
Mm-hmm.
Why he is better than McCain, like how much of a bigger change he's going to bring than McCain would, Like, I know he's going to change things, but is it going to be really all that drastic? Like, is it going to affect me, the change that he's bringing? So.
How do you think he'd answer you?
He'd probably go through all of his reform policies and, ideas for the future, I guess.
Yes, I would ask him what he's planning to do, really, because the United States is in a mess, and I want to know what he's going to do about it right away, so.
But I am curious on his exact plans on relations with Iraq, because I read something that, in the whole Middle Eastern situation, he is planning on renegotiating in their relationship. What kinds of things he would like to come to terms with. When I hear things about studying in history class, early wars, they would set up two lines of enemies and march towards each other, shoot everybody.
That's not something you support.
I'm a pretty peaceful person.